breathe her, eat, and that's how she is in her life.
One of the nurses who's been, there for me is Julie.
She told me about all these lines and what they're all about. After she explained it, I thought it was okay.
That was Julie's idea, was to help her understand in ways that she could understand.
The nurse, Julie, she taught me about to not be scared and not to be worried.
When you're a nurse, you don't just take care of your patient, you take care of the family. It's really a really special job, and most nurses I've met are outstanding people, very special. They go into it for a reason.
Yeah, my dad, he born in Sicily and came over on a boat when he was 2. And so he has congestive heart failure. Spent a month in CCU, and that's where we met Scott. And Scott, he's a great nurse. See, I think he was key in my dad's recovery. He had a tube down his throat, he lost the ability to swallow. They told us, get used to it. He's gonna have a feeding tube for the rest of his life. It was devastating. Scott's like, he's gonna get better. See, that's what helped Scott never let on. And he would have to practice swallowing before the speech therapist would come. Scott would get him to swallow it, put his finger in his throat, keep getting him to practice. He's like, Jack, you want that ice cream? He'd dangle that carrot. You want that ice cream? Yeah, swallow. I think that was pivotal, because eventually he did pass the test. And the first day that he was able to eat ice cream, Scott put in a big tub of chocolate ice cream.
I wanted some chocolate ice cream. He wanted to me.
And my dad's eyes lit up. Me and my brother, my sister were there. We just lost it. It was just one of the greatest moments. I'll never forget that. Now my dad's at home. And, Scott had everything to do with that.
I'm so thankful for Scott. He's a diamond chocolate ice cream.
He took a traumatic situation and not only made it manageable, but made it quite pleasant at times. He's a great guy.
I had gone for surgery for scoliosis in my back. I had a pretty severe curvature. I was 15. First time I was in the hospital. It hurt terribly because I had stitches completely up my back, I started feeling pain. I thought this was what I was going to feel the rest of my life. And I was just screaming, help, help, help. Someone came in. She was obviously older than my mother's age, about 37 or something. And I just like yelling at her. She's trying to keep me calm. She's trying to say it's going to be okay. And I said, it's not okay because I was a lot of pain. It's more medicine. She said, well, it's going to kick in one day. You got to give it time. But she was really sweet and stuff like that. She's like, a little arm. She would really squeeze and things like that. She was saying, it's going to be taller. That was a plus. I'm like, hey, I just want to be taller. She was, like I said, a really special person. I'm all Cosby and stuff like that. Like, how she was sick for me. Like most people, who made so much in their life, your mother, father, brother, sister.
They can move down.
She was on that same note, being there.
They can move down. There's an empty seat. In between.
I'm an old boy. I had a new hip put in. Cheryl, she is a fabulous person. She was my nurse, and she has helped me get out of bed, get into bed, help me walk, go to the job. But she was so kind and so loving. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. I wanted somebody to talk to me like a person. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, this is my house.
You cannot get attached to this lady. This is an amazing lady.
I'm walking real good right now. You should have seen me before. You wouldn't have liked me. And she helped to make it better. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady.
Ashley is 21 now. She's almost 2.
Well, we had gone to the hospital she was being induced. It was her first child. Everything was going the way it should go. There was nothing to do, so I was pretty much watching the fetal monitor. All of a sudden, the fetal monitor heart dulled drastically, and my heart rate with it, and I was scared to death. Right about then, our nurse that had been taking care of us reached up in there and did something.
what she did was
She's a beautiful
the
building.
right around the baby's neck. And because of her experience, she knew exactly what was going on.
She pushed the head away from the umbilical cord.
And immediately the heart beat right back up to where it's supposed to go.
Just fast, I mean real fast. We were amazed. And boy, she did her job awesome that day, I'll tell you. We still think about her, all the time. Whenever we look at Ashley, it's like, wow.
I was coming off my first semester in college, and I got very sick.
We found out that through tests, she was diagnosed with leukemia.
It just makes me think like, okay, I'm only 18, I want to get married and have kids.
Once we did get into the hospital and did deal with the nurses, we felt basically there was hope.
Maria, I was really nervous, and she made me really comfortable. She, not only takes the pain away if I'm having any pain or feeling discomfort, but emotionally I can talk to her if something's bothering me, if I'm scared. The nurses changed my life, and so I decided to change my major to nursing and maybe give back what they gave to me. I mean, maybe I got sick because I was supposed to be a nurse instead of a teacher.
Almost a little over a year ago with Ewing sarcoma, which is a cancer of the bone. She did really well. She was one of our kids who got very lucky. It was very overwhelming for all of us. And Barb was really a comfort zone. Barb is a wonderful RN. She's just become a wonderful part of our life. Tana would push the button, the nurse button, every chance she could to get Barb in there to go play with her. I think it makes Tana feel secure because Barb was always there. Tana thought she was the only patient in the hospital for Barb, so. And then she had her last treatment. We had big old party for her, and she went on her way with no problems.
It showed that someone took the time to care about our daughter, not because they had to, but because she had a connection with Hannah. My husband actually said that she's our guardian angel because she's made the experience so much better than it had to be. It made our child feel loved, and that's all she needs. And that's what, I think if you want to be a nurse, that's what it takes.
It was nice to appreciate it. I mean, I didn't get into the work to feel that way. You're always so busy sometimes you don't really understand it.
He's on the first level, red shirt on that side.
She thinks we're silly, huh? Crybabies. I cry all the time.
She's a wonderful person.
Nursing has many essences. Healing is one of them, but there's also compassion. There's also conflict.
You always feel like you're making a difference, that you're making something better. That feels pretty good at the end of the day.
Unfortunately, you can't recall every special moment or every encouraging word you've said to someone. These families remember us, and that makes you realize that, wow, we really have an impact.
You're there to help the families get through all this, and I don't know, it's hard to explain, I just love it. I wouldn't do anything else.
I feel it in my heart. This is where I need to be.
I've been a nurse for 11 years, and I've had really bad days. No matter how bad, there wasn't a single day that I went to work that was a wasted day.
I love what I do. I probably do it for free, but I hope they never find that out.